Hello friends, welcome back to Science with me. My name is Dr. Erica. I'm so excited that you're joining us for our movie special effects week. This is Georgia, my sidekick, who is joining us today. Now yesterday we made some really gory wounds using gelatin, and today maybe we'll make the culprit of those wounds by making some breakable sugar glass. Now sugar glass has been used in wrestling, professional wrestling things, and in movies a long time ago because the thing about the sugar glass is it will get sticky, so we're gonna keep ours cold until you're ready to go smash it on something. Because if it gets warm, sugar loves water, and it soaks up water from the air and it gets really sticky and bendy, which is not really what we want. And that's why a lot of movies nowadays use different types of chemicals, and they use polymers that they can melt down and create crystal clear glass that will break safely without cutting you. So that's sort of a sugar glass was an old time thing, but we're gonna make it today because it's fun, it's delicious, you can eat it if you want to. A great topping to cakes because you could put cupcakes.
So gonna eat
with sugar glass shards, a little blood, red food coloring. Like? Ooh, George is gonna see it's gonna look just like glass. And we don't need much to do this. We do need a pan to make your sugar glass in. So if you want a bigger piece, you should use a bigger pan. We're just gonna make a small piece because we're gonna use some of ours to also make a few lollipops, I think. You need sugar. One of the main ingredients in sugar glass, not surprising, is sugar. You're gonna need some corn syrup. You're gonna need some water, and those are actually the only three ingredients that are gonna make the sugar glass. But we do need some oil to put in here. If you have a spray, cooking spray, that's perfect. We're gonna just wipe some oil in there. And then we need a pan to cook it in, and some things to measure with. And then we have a candy thermometer. If you don't have a candy thermometer, totally fine. You don't need to worry. What you're gonna do is you're gonna watch it boil for a little bit, and when it just goes from clear to slightly brown is when you're gonna pull it off and you're gonna pour it into your thing, and that will be a hard crack texture. So the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to prepare our pan. And we're gonna do this first, even though it's like after we make the sugar, just because I think it'll be nice to have it all ready for us. Because, you know, sugar is gonna be really hot. We don't want to think about too much. So if you have a spray, just spray. Make sure you get the sides. All right, make sure you get all the bottom, all the corners, so that sugar has nowhere to stick. And then once we have prepared that part, then you can put your piece to the side and grab your pot. And Georgia is gonna measure 2 cups of sugar into our pot for us. So 2 cups of sugar, yep, 2 of those into the pot. Doesn't have to be exactly right. We're just gonna get 2 full cups. Push harder.
Can I make 2 and then you make 1? Something?
All right, we're gonna put that one in there. There's 1.
Whoa.
Whoa, indeed. All right, we need another one. Get deep, fill it up all the way. Oh, we hit the wall. That's okay. Here, we'll add some extra into there. We don't want to short ourselves on the sugar. We're gonna fill it up with a couple extra spoonfuls. There, that looks pretty good.
And that one had a little.
All right, there's 2 cups of sugar that Georgia's gotten for us.
Whoa. And
then we need 2/3 of a cup of corn syrup. So we're gonna do 2 of the 1/3, so that's a 1/3 of corn syrup.
I'll hold it still for you.
All right. Whoop. Why don't you hold it right over the pot? Now we'll fill it up. Hopefully we have enough. We can dump that in. There will be 1.
What do you mean 1?
All right, pour that in. Yep. And then I have to use the rest of our corn syrup, which is totally fine.
I'm fine with that.
So sticky. Now you can make sugar glass with just sugar and water too if you want to. Where did I do this? All right, let's pour that in. That will just be our corn syrup for it.
Getting small ones. Whoa, can I mix it?
Scoop it out. Yeah, you can be my mixer for sure. We'll get that all out of there. And then we need 3/4 of a cup of water. So I'll put that in while Georgia starts mixing it up.
Look over here. It looks like sticky. Oh, it's just the same. It's the same color. It's the same color as yellow frosting.
Oh yeah, it is sort of a yellowish color right now. All right, George is gonna
Kind
mix
of
it up really, really
frosting.
good.
Oh look, this you can see.
Yeah, mix it all up really good. So you want to mix it so you don't have layers.
See the salt on the bottom.
Or dry
It's the
sugar.
salt on
That's
the bottom.
sugar. Remember, we put sugar in. So mix it up really good. All right, we're getting there. Now the next part, we are gonna go over to the stove, and we are gonna cook this over sort of medium-high heat until it starts to bubble. But be super cautious, friends. Make sure you have an adult with you because sugar gets really hot. It's not like boiling water where it's hot, ouch. It's gonna be like, boiling sugar is like touching really hot metal. It's really, really hot, so it can hurt you. And we need this to start bubbling and boiling a little bit for it to get so that it's solid and we get the air out and the water out, and that when we plate it, we get that nice, beautiful sugar glass. All right, we ready? Can I give it a stir?
Can I make mine as a hut? My sugar glass?
That would be fun.
But not
All right. Well, we're gonna pour it in here, and then we're gonna make some lollipops out of ours too.
What does that mean?
We're gonna pour it into our Mandalorian. We're having a Mandalorian party. We're gonna pour it into some Mandalorian things. All right, shall we go over to the stove? So we're gonna put ours on our medium heat. I'm gonna grab our candy thermometer. If you have one, you can keep it in there. If not, it's not the end of the world.
But there's paper inside there.
There is paper inside our candy thermometer, Georgia. Great job noticing that. The paper's on the inside of the glass, though.
And the thing
So we
can't
don't have to worry about it.
So it can't get there.
Yeah, it doesn't get inside of it. Isn't that cool? So we're gonna just let that guy sit there. Well, I don't even think we need to take the temperature quite yet. And we just want to stir it a lot. What's gonna happen is the hot water is gonna absorb and dissolve more of that sugar. And so it's gonna go from this white to a nice clear color. And then once it's clear, it'll start to boil, which kind of gets the extra water out so that it can have a hard crack. Just what we want for that fake glass. All right, so we boiled this for probably 10-15 minutes. It was really puffy and very boily at the end. So not just like a sort of a normal boil, it was like almost looking like foam. And now to finish it off, we just need to pour it into our mold, whatever pan we decided to use. Like this looks like it'll be great for like a picture frame. And then you're gonna let it cool. Let it cool for a long time, even in the fridge. Just let it sit and cool. And when it's all ready, you can pop it out and you can break that piece of glass. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me on this fun special effect as we made sugar glass. This is also a great way to top a spooky cake or add something spooky because you can add broken glass to some of these edible things and it's very, very tasty. Tomorrow we will also be working on the atmosphere of your house as we create a very fun fog machine as our special effects right before Halloween. Thanks so much for joining us, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check us out at patreon.com/rosieresearch. Have a great day. Bye, friends.